Halloween is one of my favorite print-on-demand niches to target because it really gets the fourth quarter sales jump-started. And Kittl's making it even easier to capitalize on these trends. I'm gonna show you how in this video, but if you are like me and you don't consider yourself a great graphic designer, this video is for you. It is not gonna stop us from making sales this Halloween season and beyond, but this is gonna be specifically looking at how Kittl's templates make it easy and very accessible to enter all of the different Halloween sub niches for our print on demand business. So let's get right to it. So before we get on over to Kittl, I just wanted to show you guys on Google Trends, we can type in Halloween shirt into the search bar. I'm gonna expand the date range to the last 5 years, and we will see the kind of boom bust cycles in terms of search volume, search interest for Halloween shirt. It looks like right now we are at about 32% of the projected peak search interest for Halloween shirts. So there's plenty of time in my mind to be listing new Halloween products. Now let's jump on over to Kittl. And guys, if you haven't signed up, make sure to just use the link at the top of the description. You can start for free and follow along with this video. You can click into the search bar and type whatever you're looking for. So we can type in Halloween and search. And I actually already have another tab open over here where I've already done that. And here's the thing, in the typical print on demand research, design, and product listing process, we start with research, but with Kittl and these incredible design templates, which are playing to the weakness, you know, I say like normally we play to our strengths, but what if our weakness is design? Well, how about we flip that weakness of being a good designer into a strength by leveraging Kittl's templates? We can do that if we just rearrange the order of the print on demand, you know, typical process. So instead of starting with research, let's start with design. We'll do design first, and we will cater our research to the design templates available in Kittl. Does that make sense? So all of these templates are accessible to us if we have a Kittl plan, as I do. So for instance, to me, like the low-hanging fruit, anybody that's done niche research lately, and this is year-round, this is an evergreen niche that sees a spike in demand around Halloween, tarot cards. Now, I don't mess around with these in real life, but I'll tell you what, they do sell on a t-shirt, all right? There's a lot of interest in various tarot card inspired designs. So this would be a great template to use as a jumping off point. And a shout out to Detour Shirts, friend of the channel. Juna is a great designer, and it looks like he added this design himself. And he actually made a YouTube video where he shows us how he built this template in Kittl from scratch. I will link to it in the description and in the YouTube cards. And guess what? We can click the use this design button and customize it as we see fit. Now you might be like, but Ryan, I don't mess around with tarot cards either. What are we gonna do next? Here's where the research second portion comes in, because if we did research first and we come across a niche and we can't find a template for that niche, right? We can't find a template, we would be screwed. But if we start with the design first, come up with these incredible designs, and then tailor the research to the design, right? It hopefully makes a little bit more sense. If not, I'm doing a terrible job here describing it, and I apologize. But anyways, I'm gonna go over to Podly, all right, my niche research tool of choice, and I'm gonna launch the search feature, and you guessed it, guys, I'm going to type in tarot. So let's do that. And look at all of these results behind us, all right? There are so many tarot inspired designs that we can use as inspiration at a minimum, right? For the template that we have here. Trust me, I know from experience, it is so much easier to sell something to the masses that they are interested in buying, that we know there is demand for, than to make something up and hope that people find it and like it enough to purchase. Easiest way to validate that is to, in my mind, just use Amazon. I mean, you can do it on Etsy too, but like you can use Amazon. You can look at the BSR, the lower that number, the better, and use that as validation. So it looks like I'm seeing 3 shirts that say The Lovers. There's 1 here and there's 2 here. All right, so there's 3 shirts that say The Lovers with skeletons. So we could, in theory, right, click into this text layer, change the dancers to The Lovers. Okay, step 1. Then what's next? It looks like VI. It looked like I saw VI as The Lovers. Yeah, I see it on a couple different ones. You guys see it? I do not know the significance of the Roman numerals. If I never find out, I'll also be okay with that. So we click into the top Roman numerals up here. change it to VI. All right, boom. See, wait, we're already making progress, guys. And next is going to be the hard part. You know, without me creating my own graphics, I'm gonna have to find some skeletons that that represent the lovers, right? So there is the single, I would say single challenge, if there is one, it's gonna be that. Now, Kittl does have some graphics in here, actually a lot of graphics. When I say some graphics, they have quite a few, and we can scroll until we find one that we like, or we can, you know, import our own graphics from external sources. I do see like a skeleton and a lady dancing, but you know, maybe we just use this one for now and call it, you know, call it quits. The lovers, right? And maybe it's representative of, I don't know, if the girl doesn't have to be a skeleton, that could work. You guys see where we're going with this though? And then I always like to mention that down there in the bottom right corner, you have the ability to change the project color palettes, all right? And all I'm doing is hovering over. This is one of my favorite features of Kittl. I seriously cannot get enough of it because it allows you to make these designs your own, right? A lot of people might not want to use these templates because they think someone else might have used it. Well, how about you just change the color scheme up? And down here towards the bottom too, they have premium color templates. So I just wanted to show you guys, that's just one quick example of how you can use a template. Like we used a tarot template. I knew this one would be low-hanging fruit with the tarots, but I mean, check this out. There's so many too that you could enter. I don't know the actual full deck number. Another the lovers right there. The reader, right? Let's see if we can do the reader. We just work with Juna's template here. So let's delete this, close these tabs. We have the, oh, we have death. All right, that should be a simple one too. Where's the reader? Right here. So the reader is 7. So that's the next one up in the linear sequence. Boom, click into here, the reader. And now we need another skeleton because, you know, that does seem to be a popular common trend among the bestsellers. Where is a skeleton that looks like he could be reading? Maybe this guy. Whoops, did not mean to move everything, just wanted to move the skeleton here. And with Kittl, guys, we can easily change the color of our skeleton man. Perhaps something that will stand out, maybe even from the project colors. Did I mess up by changing the color scheme? Did I do too much? Maybe there? We can always change the color scheme to something that makes it a little bit easier on us as well. What do you guys think? Something like that? I like this yellow. How about that? We'll do this. This is called Earth Brown, by the way. Okay, I'll move myself over here to the right side. So we'll do the reader. So I typed in skeleton to get that element. Now I'm going to type in book, and let's see if we can't find a book that we can place like in his hand. All right, and hey, how about that, guys? I like the way that looks. I think we completed our second tarot card shirt, the reader. And you don't have to do all tarot cards, by the way. You could always go back and browse the Halloween templates. There's plenty of them to work with, but this is a very low-hanging fruit example. And this, the reader shirt, by the way, with a BSR of 460,000, they're probably making a sale every other day, by my estimates, okay? So that's pretty good. I mean, I think most of us would be happy with multiple sales a week. I know I would be. And then we said we'd do one more. How about, oh, it's perfect. And it's the next one in, oh no, it's not. My Roman numeral counting is definitely off. That is not a V, that is an X. 13 is death. So it is, let's click up in here. And I mean, guys, you can make as many changes to this as you want. But I always just think in terms of, you know, most people probably don't just type in tarot card shirt. And even if they do, are they going to see all of our uploads? Probably not. So if a couple of them look similar, but they have different numerals and different titles and stuff, like, you know what I mean? I was thinking about changing the background and stuff. Like, it's not going to bother me to upload the same background, but if it bothers you, you can always customize that. What I'm saying is most people won't find all of our shirts and realize that we use the same background. I mean, you could also, again, change the color scheme as well as a easy way of differentiating them. Anyways, this one is just called death, right? All right. So we have 13 death. And now we just need to find, I don't know, like, do we say death and see what comes up? Do you have anything tagged as that? You could, I mean, you could just do this, right? Just make him black. Like, that actually looks pretty darn scary. I don't know if we need to even change that, right? That came out pretty good. Does it have to be a skeleton? I don't know the backstory. I think that looks good enough, honestly, guys. Like, what do you think? How easily did we just create a couple shirts in a high demand evergreen niche? I know from experience, because I look at these, you know, research tools at a minimum once a week to do these top 5 niches of the week videos on Sunday, that the tarot cards, you can find them selling regularly year round. With Halloween, it is a seasonal bump to your evergreens. this was not a video about tarot card shirts. I was just saying, like, these niches are out there. And I've also sold Halloween costume shirts, you know, 6 months from Halloween. So get to selling these. It is a huge niche. As you already know, it kicks off the fourth quarter with a bang. Kittl makes it extremely easy to capitalize on that. So make sure you sign up for Kittl if you're not already. That's at the top of the description, guys. Thank you for watching. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow with a new video.